Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third October installment of the Coaching Seat TV with Toyinda LaShea, where we are all about sitting in our seat of authority so that kingdom citizens can be infused with the power to dominate confidence, unleash potential, and leave a legacy. Now, this is accomplished through extracting distractions, limiting beliefs, and interferences. I am Toyinda LaShea, a prophetess, best-selling author, business consultant, master coach, public speaker, mentor, and a threat to hell's kingdom. In this installment, we have back in our studio Coach Nioka Stuckey. She is a transformational strategist and also a logistical manager for the U.S. Air Force. She's also a champion influence coach and the author of Boss Up. We're going to talk to her today about her book and continue this discussion on transformational coaching as well as self-love. Welcome, Coach Nioka.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited.
Yes,
I'm
me
really
too.
excited. I want to talk a little bit about your book project.
Okay.
So it's Boss Up. And this means to boldly overcome while standing still or still standing.
Boldly overcome and still stand up.
And still
Yes.
stand up. What does that mean?
In life, we are hit with so many different things from so many different directions. And our first instinct is to buckle under pressure.
Wow.
When the weight becomes heavy, we give in to the weight, the heaviness. But to boldly overcome and still stand up, it's like, no, I'm fighting back. You're not getting what's mine. I'm fighting back. You're not taking me down without a fight.
I love it.
And that's what boldly overcome and still stand up is about. It's releasing the past and reclaiming your future. Forgiving whatever happened in the past. Let it go so that you can embrace your future. But I'm going to let you know while I'm releasing the past and reclaiming my future, I'm going to let you know that I've won this battle.
Wow.
Because it was already given to me. My victory is already mine. I just
love
need you to know that I didn't buckle under the pressure. I didn't buckle when the weight got heavy. I didn't give in to what you said.
I love it. I love that. And it sounds like, and we're going to get more into the book, but what it sounds like is that this is the proper theme for Purple Lipstick Ministries.
Yes.
Because it's your mentoring program, and you mentor the age of, I think it was 12 to 21.
Yes.
What's interesting to me about that age is right around the age of 12, maybe some before, but the girls start to move into a space of puberty. And that's the age where we begin to seriously pay attention to what our peers are saying about us, what our family, our teachers, our ministers are saying about us.
Absolutely.
I can remember in my life that it was at that age, around that age, that I stopped loving myself, right? I stopped loving those things about me that caused me to be a champion. The same things that caused me to be a champion later on in life were the things that I despised growing up. So how do you teach or mentor from a space of this concept of boldly overcoming while still standing up? How do you mentor in that space?
So my first thing to do is to not sugarcoat it, you know, because a lot of times we put the sugar, we lay it on thick and say life is peaches and cream. The moment you do this, everything is going to be okay, but it's not.
That's right.
And so to boldly overcome means that you've gone through the fire, but you're still standing. You have gone through the hell and you're still here. You survived it. You didn't give in. You didn't cave. And so my mentees know that, okay, I've been through a lot, but it didn't take me out. And yes, it's going to be it very well would be more days, more situations that you'll have to endure and that you'll encounter, but you're still going to be standing on the end of it. And don't feed into the hype of, no, once you say yes to God, life is everything every day. Yes, life is good every day, but that doesn't mean that you won't deal with something, that the enemy won't throw something at you. But what you can be confident in is that you will overcome it, because God already said that we're victorious. God already said that it's already done. It's finished. It's a fixed fight.
Come on.
It's a fixed fight. It's already done. We just have to be persistent in the process.
Yes, I love that. What are some of the things that you have had to boldly overcome? Which I know that was really what led you to write the book.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you had to boldly overcome?
Oh gosh. So as a child, I went through some traumatic experiences. I dealt with molestation. I'm twice divorced.
Okay.
I have 2 children, and just life as a whole. As a kid, I was not afforded the opportunity to be a kid. You know, I like to say my innocence was taken away from me. So I threw, growing up, I put it in the back of the closet. You know, I thought I was getting rid of it, but it was really buried. And so the next traumatic situation happened, and I did the same thing. And so as I developed into an adult, I became a mom, then a wife, and then a wife again. And so everything that was tragic and traumatic that happened to me, I kind of locked it away in this little secure room, what I thought was secure, until it was time for me to deal with who I am.
Ooh.
Because I wasn't walking the life that I wanted. I wasn't living the life that I wanted. And I thought that all of these other paths would get me there. Until God says no. And I was like, oh, wait, what are you talking about? Here I am, twice divorced. What is this all about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why am I here? I know that you told me I'm a wife.
Yes.
I know that you know that I have a husband.
Yes.
So why am I in this space? And I asked God to just bring me temporary relief. At that point in my life, I was like, okay, I'll take a Band-Aid. God says, I'm not giving you no Band-Aid.
We all have taken
Yes.
Band-Aids.
I wanted a Band-Aid. And for the moment,
accept the Band-Aid.
no Band-Aids. No Band-Aids. Because Band-Aids are just placeholders for the next event, the next traumatic event to take place.
Wow.
And God says, I'm not putting a Band-Aid on this. You have to be healed. You have to be whole. So I got into it. Once God broke me down, and I was like, Lord, I can't do this without you. All I want is what you have for me.
That's good.
And the first time I said that prayer to God, it was hard. It was hard saying it.
Come on.
Because I knew that even though what God has for me was the best thing ever, it was the process of going through getting what he has for me, because I knew I was going to encounter more challenges. There were going to be wolves dressed up in sheep's clothing. There were going to be so many obstacles that I would have to cross emotionally, spiritually, and everything else. But I was willing to go through the fire because I knew on the other side of it was the best thing ever. And I knew I deserved it.
Yeah.
You know, once I started walking this path of loving God and him allowing me, showing me who I am.
That's good.
I knew I deserved it. This is mine. This is my birthright.
Come on. Ooh.
So I'm not giving that up again. Here's the thing. When you know what you deserve, you're not willing to accept anything less.
Yes, Lord.
And I knew that when I said, God, I want what you have for me, I knew that meant being single for a long time. That meant being single for a long time. That meant saying no when I'm used to saying yes. And that meant saying yes when I was used to saying no. But I continuously took the idea and the thought and the revelation that when I get on the other side of this, it's going to be everything that he know I need. Not necessarily what I want, but then here's the thing about that. If I didn't want it in the beginning, I was going to want it in the end because I want what he has for me.
Yes.
He knows what I need, so he gives me what I need, and I love what he gives me.
Oh, my. I love that. But this is strategy for boldly overcoming.
Yes.
While still standing up.
Yes.
No, that's good. I heard you say that we have to be okay with what God wants for us.
Absolutely.
I remember when I said, God, not my will, let your will be done, I felt a level of anxiety.
Yes.
Do you hear me? Toyinda giving up control.
Ooh,
Come on, stand down, Jezzy. Stand down.
That was big
Come
for
on.
me.
Yes, I was giving
big.
up a space of control and allowing the Lord to work that thing out of me, because the spirit of Jezebel, it works heavy in my family. You know, we are prophetic people in my family, and that's a spirit that you deal with as a prophet, as a prophetic person. It's the truth. And so we had to allow the Lord Toyinda had to allow the Lord to say, God, not my will, your will.
Yes.
And that thing hurt me.
Yes.
It hurt me. So I understood as a strategy is not my will, your will,
Yes.
right? Whatever you want
Absolutely.
from me, God, I will do what you say. The other thing I heard you say is that you said yes to the things that you wouldn't normally say yes to. So what I can hear there is that there's coming from, come out of your space of comfort
Yes, absolutely.
to uncomfort.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I also heard say no to the things that you would have said yes to. So that is bringing your body under subjection,
Absolutely.
right? And so I
Absolutely.
love that. I pulled those strategies from there. This is where my mind is processing.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite chapter in the book?
My favorite chapter is chapter 3. Fears, rejection.
Ooh.
Yes, yes. The four lovers of my soul.
My.
Because fear will make us think that we walking in the right path.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm not afraid. That's just not for me. That's what fear will tell you. No, that's just not for you. That's a lie. Rejection will have you too timid to walk into your boldness and walk into your confidence. I'm telling you because I know the Lord had me to write the book, and every area of the book was definitely my life, and I knew that's not me. Being timid, that's not me. God did not call me to be timid. Being fearful of what?
Right.
When God is for me, who can be against me?
I love that.
So I move forward in that. And like I said, chapter 3 is my favorite because it forced me to speak my truth.
Wow.
Speak it out loud, because as I was writing the book, I also had to speak everything out loud. I had to declare some things.
I love it. I love it. Listen, I'm excited to talk more about the book. How can people find the book? Where can they purchase the book?
Sure, you can purchase the book on my website at niokastuckey.com. I'm also on social media, so you can reach out to me that way. Facebook, I am Coach Nioka, and on Instagram, you can reach me at Coach_Nioka.
Wonderful. So listen, you will be back with me next week, and we'll continue to talk about the book. We'll continue to talk about self-love and being transformational coaches. Thank you so much for joining me on the Coaching Seat TV. I am Toyinda LaShea. Hi, everybody. I am Toyinda LaShea, and I'm so excited to share with you 4 services that I provide. The first service is the International Champion Influence Coach Certification Program, where we certify professionals so that they can strategically help others and enter the coaching industry with confidently. The second service is the Champion Influence Coaching and Leadership Curriculum. This is a curriculum that allows individuals to grow and expand their leadership skills. The third service that we provide is the Champion Influence Create Champion Conversations public speaking course. It's a 5-week online public speaking course that helps individuals to become confident and engaging public speakers. And the last service that we provide is the Coaching Seat Continuing Education Platform Membership. This is a membership site that allows fresh and new coaches to strengthen their coaching posture and walk in confidence in the coaching industry. Welcome to the Coaching Seat TV with Toyinda LaShea, where we're all about sitting in our seat of authority so that the kingdom community can be infused with the power to dominate confidence, unleash potential, and leave a legacy. This is accomplished through extracting limiting beliefs, distractions, and interferences. I am so excited for the opportunity to be on Dominion TV with the powerful Dr. Dutton and Pastor Lynette Dutton. Make sure you download the app for Dominion TV, as well as catch this broadcast every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. I want you to share it with your community, your clients, and your customers.